What's up, YouTubers? Jeff here. I wanted to do this video showing you guys my garage gym I have set up. On this side right here is just the basic garage stuff. It's just a bunch of junk and clutter. Still cleaning it up. But yeah, this side is I have the gym set up. Still need to do a little bit of cleanup on this side as well. But it's a lot more organized than the other side. Yeah, I have a couple of tubs full of like Halloween and Christmas decorations. As you can see, even Easter decorations as well for Easter time. We have the dresser here that I keep my training equipment in, my training stuff I use for training. This drawer here, I have my focus mitts and my kicking target here that I have for classes that I have. I also have a reflex ball that I train with when I'm just training by myself, which I probably need to get a new one at some point because I think the string's about to give out. But I've had that for a while. This drawer here, I have a bunch of practice knives that I use for Kali and Eskrima. We practice Filipino martial arts drills with these knives here. I have like 7 of them here. So when we have like 6 people in the class, everyone gets a practice knife. 2 people get like a practice foam knives. 2 people get the practice wooden knives, and then 2 people get the practice Halloween knives here. But yeah, we mainly use these knives for like I said, the Filipino martial arts training drills, and then the foam knives are actually used for like sparring when we have sparring, because these are more soft. You don't have to worry about hurting anyone like you would with a wooden knife or even this knife here, because this is a pretty hard knife. But yeah, it's good for the training drills that we do them with. And then this drawer here, we have my gloves and shoes. I have some wrestling shoes here. I've had these for almost 20 years, and you can see but they've lasted me this long. I have my boxing gloves. These are actually new. I actually bought these about a month ago. Actually, yeah, I got not even a month. I got these actually around early this month. And I got these to replace these gloves here. These were pretty good training gloves to hit the bag with, but I just didn't really like them because of the way the finger is right here. How you put your fingers in these little loops here, and whenever I'd hit it, it really hurt my fingers. It would hurt my hand between my fingers. It would just hurt between my fingers, so it's very uncomfortable. Which is why, if you're gonna get some gloves to hit a heavy bag with, get some like 14-ounce boxing gloves like these. Don't get something like this. But you know, I've had those for quite a few years. These I've definitely had for probably about as long as I've had these wrestling shoes. And yeah, I probably need to get some new MMA training gloves because yeah, they used to be Everlast. If you're wondering, yeah, these were once Everlast training gloves. And like I said, I've had these for almost 20 years, training with them and everything. But yeah, they're starting to be a little worn out here, so. But yeah, the other one, the bottom one, that's empty, so don't really need to open that. Here's my ground and pound bag that I just throw onto the mat here and just do some ground and pound drills and whatnot. This was originally my punching bag that I have over here. That actually replaced that bag. So yeah, I have also my Gada, or wrestler's mace. This is used by wrestlers in India. They use this to strengthen their core. I might do a video showing you an exercise routine I have with this. Also, I might even do another video showing you how I made this as well. I have an easy bar to lift a few weight, do a little bit of weightlifting here. I have the Perfect Setup, which I'm probably going to sell at some point because I really don't ever use this anymore. I got my scale, checked my weight. I got my weight bench here. And then you see I got my mats, or I got my mat, I should say. This is an 8 foot by 8 foot mat. I got the puzzle mat because it's just it was a lot cheaper than the other mat, the rollout mats. Also, it's easier to store. Like, say I need to put this away or something like that, or I need to take this with me somewhere. It's easy to just take it apart, put it in the car. I don't need a truck or anything like that. With the rollout mats, you need to have a truck. With this, you don't really need a truck. You just need a car with the trunk, or even have it put in the back seat. It's really easy to disassemble and then put the back together. Also, I can expand it when I get some more mats. That's what I plan to do. I plan to get some more mats and expand this, make it a little bit bigger, probably to about 12 foot by 12 foot, or maybe just 10 foot by 10 foot, but we'll see. But yeah, I really like this 8 foot by 8 foot mat that I use for wrestling and grappling. It works really good, definitely. Like I said, the ground and pound bag. You see here, I got my homemade weight rack that I made from wood. But yeah, I got some of my weights on there. Actually, I got all my weights on here. I got 5 pounds, 8 pounds, 10 pounds, a 15 pound, a 15 pound. I got the some 20 pounds right here, 20 pound dumbbells, 20 pound weights right here. I don't do like a lot of weightlifting. I'm not into lifting big time weights or whatnot. I'm just more of like just staying healthy. I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder or anything like that. I'm just trying to stay in shape. I got my weighted gloves that I used to use those for shadow boxing, but then they started getting a little light on me, so I stopped using those and I started using these. These are like 3 pound dumbbells. Also, I got some 2 pound dumbbells for one of my students whose hands are too small for the weighted gloves, so they use the 2 pound dumbbells instead. About the same amount of weight on both. But yeah, also I got my Perfect push-up here that I like to use. It really makes the push-ups a little more hard. I got my kettlebell here, and then I got a medicine ball. Not a whole lot of weight on it. It's like 5 pounds, but I don't really need a whole lot of weight for the workouts that I do on this. I got my weighted backpack here. This was a backpack that I had. I basically put in some sandbags. I just loaded up a bunch of sandwich bags or freezer bags full of sand, taped them up, and then put them in the backpack. It weighs about 20 pounds. I use this for whenever I go running around the block, run a few laps around the block with that. Got my resistance band here. See my 3-sectional staff hanging on the wall. And then I have another resistance band here that I have hooked up to the wall on the garage here. And what that is actually I hook those up to these gloves here. When I wear these gloves, and then I attach this part here into the loop, so that when I start working on punching drills with these on, it gives me some resistance, works my arms pretty good. And then also I have these little ankle wraps as well. I put these around my ankle, and then the same thing when I get done with the punching drills, I do some kicking drills with these wrapped around my ankle, attached to the resistance band to give me some resistance for when I do my kicks. Pretty good workout. And then put this back, put these back here. And here we got my homemade wooden Wing Chun dummy. You guys saw the video I did showing how I made this. And this was actually in my neighbor's gutter. It was a log that was in my neighbor's gutter, and I asked him if I could have it, and he was more than nice. He actually put it in the back of his trailer so we could take it to my house, and I could work on it and make it into what you see right now. I had this thing for quite a few years. Works really good. I love training with this thing. You also see some of my martial arts weapons I have hanging up in the garage. See my little grappling dummy here that I like to train with. When I can't have friends over to roll with, like during this whole COVID thing, I wasn't able to have my friends over to train with or whatnot, and I really wanted to work on my grappling. So that's why I got the grappling dummy. And I know a lot of people say, oh, grappling dummies are useless, don't waste your money. I happen to disagree. I think grappling dummies can be very useful if you have a creative enough imagination. They can work very well. And I've had a lot of fun training with this. Sometimes I just like to even just do wrestling moves on it, do like pro wrestling moves like a power bomb or something. But yeah, got my jump rope here. And then you see the kanabos or tetsubos I have here. One, the one that is Sedona Red, the one that I stained, that's already finished and everything. And then this one I'm currently working on. I still need to get some bolts for that to make it like you see this one here. This one, I forgot how much this weighs, but yeah, it's a pretty good amount of weight. But I'm able to swing this thing with one hand. I use this for working out. I work on my shoulders and my arms with this thing here. It works my core a little bit too. The workout routine I have with this. This one, I'm probably going to have to use both hands. But yeah, I think this one will probably be more of a display piece. Or probably until my arm gets stronger. And then, yeah, I could probably progress to this one and work with both hands on this. I got my yoga mat here, some shin guards, or actually hockey shin guards here. I use those for class. When the class wants to kick my shins real hard with a Jeet Tech. Got a 11 by 17 poster of Bruce Lee here. And then I got my certificates on the wall. Got another poster of Bruce Lee with a quote, "Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do." Good quote. Got the practice weapons. I think I talked about this already. Showed these. And then we got the kicking shield here. Got my speaker next to my drum with a Buddha on top of it. Got my PlayStation 3 that I use as a DVD player to play some DVDs. Right now I'm having MMA fight on. Some MMA fights that I have on DVD. Sometimes when I train I like to watch like MMA fights, or sometimes I'll put in like a Body Beast DVD and start lifting weights while doing the Body Beast stuff. Got my Muay Thai heavy bag here. This is, without a shadow of a doubt, I think this is the best heavy bag I've ever owned. Because I've owned quite a few, and I've always wanted a Muay Thai bag. This is perfect. This is for what I train, the way I train, because I like to do kicks and punches. This is not a good bag to have if you're going to do kicks on. It's better more for a punching bag. This is the kind of bag you want for kicks, especially with the material. It's like a vinyl. Really good bag. I got this on Amazon. Here are some more of my certificates. My Pilates ball here. For the boxing timer, I basically use my tablet, and I have a boxing timer app on it to keep track of and whatnot. Here I got my broom and my Swiffer that I use for the mats to keep them clean, keep it sterilized in here, along with the wipes, the sanitary wipes, keeping the bags clean, the dummy clean, the weight bench clean, and sanitized and everything. Even the Pilates ball. And then, I got my fridge here where I keep my water bottles and stuff like that so I stay hydrated. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this tour of my garage gym. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, this is Jeff saying take care.